What's going on with the Dogs in Athens at the quarterback position? Lack of coaching or lack of talent? Let's talk about that here with Ballard Sports Media, BSM Network. Chris Ballard here with Ballard Sports Media, coming at you with a video about the Dogs quarterback situation. I don't know how this is gonna go. Here's the thing. It is at the point right now with the Bulldogs and their quarterback situation to the point that it is confusing. Right? Dog fans obviously have the best insight. But it's almost like I hear this or that, Stetson Bennett starting, okay. Or play JT Daniels, or let Dwan Mathis play, or let this or that, or this is not a first for this Georgia, program, at least in the Kirby Smart era. Dude, I hear, and shout out to all the Georgia Bulldog fans, by the way, especially my man TikTok Chess Hall. Love you, brother. Looking forward to doing the Unprofessional Sports Show this week, getting back at it. Shout out to all the other dog fans out there, like Big Dog Brett, Uncle Lou. I follow a Dog Nation Daily. I follow all kinds of dog fans, Junkyard Dog as well. Love all you guys. No hatred, no disrespect. I hear so much talk about Kirby Smart, about Georgia's offense, the talent on offense. Here's the thing. It's not a lack of talent. It's a lack of coaching. It's a lack of... I don't know. Now, as you guys know, I'm trying to be a sportscaster, so of course I'm going to try to cover as much as possible, and, that's kind of why I'm doing this. I'm not going to sit here getting annoyed because, I'm not a Georgia fan. You guys know that. I'm an Alabama fan. Have always been, will always be. But I do honestly want to see Kirby Smart have great success with this program. I want to see what that day is going to look like. He finally beats Alabama or finally wins a title. Not saying I want him to beat Alabama, but I am a little bit curious, what would that look like when finally a former assistant beats Nick Saban? Georgia, who has just been right there to do it, finally does it. What will that look like in college football? What will that look like for Athens and, just the program? But what is Georgia missing? Well, they've recruited in the top 5 the past 4 or 5 years. Maybe 3 or 4 years, maybe not 5 years quite yet, but they've recruited in the top 5. They've won their division the past 1, 2, 3 years. Had a chance last weekend against Florida to do it for the 4th straight year. Failed to do so, but they've won 3 straight. They made the playoffs 1 time. They've made it to a national title. Lost on the very last play. They were 1 play away. They were in overtime against Alabama. 2nd and 26, too, and all that great stuff happened. They've been right there, man. But what's been missing? What's been missing? Quarterback play. And shout out again to all the dog fans out there, especially TikTok Chess Hall. We talk all the time. He's always talking about Georgia and his opinions and everything. And one thing that sticks out to me, and shout out to you, Chess, that you always say, Kirby needs to get his hands off the offense. And I fully agree. Right? I think I don't know. I remember making this video. I'm not sure if it's still up or not. But I think I said, even in the Georgia preview video I did in the summer when I was doing all the preview videos for the teams back in the spring, I made a specific video, I think, like Kirby's fault or Fromm. We're going to find out if it was Kirby or if it was Jack Fromm. Or Jake Fromm. Sorry. We're going to find out who it really was. We now know, as of this year, going into this year, we knew, look, it is Kirby Smart, right? And again, he's not a terrible hire. He's not a terrible head coach. He's done a lot of great stuff for the Georgia program. He probably should already have a national title, I really think. He should have already made the playoffs more than, 2017. But what's been missing is elite and consistent quarterback play. They got all these receivers. George Pickens this year is just incredible. One of my favorite athletes to watch is George Pickens, right? Sorry about that. Where was I? Oh, yes. Okay. Kirby Smart and the quarterbacks, right? They got all these weapons, right? They got Kyrus Jackson right now. They got George Pickens and James Cook and Zamir White, on the offense. Look, they got great talent at Georgia. Kirby Smart's recruiting great on both sides of the ball. But the one thing that's missing is elite quarterback play. And even with Jake Fromm, Jake Fromm led us to the national title in 2017. He was a freshman. He was right. Great. But what did he do after that? He's a game manager. Again, shout out to Uncle Lou and Chess Hall. But let's focus in on this year, folks. Let's look at these stats. Now, don't let it fool you. Don't let it fool you. Here's the thing. Now, looking at some statistics here for Georgia, let's look at this. Let's look at passing. Now, notice, let me go down the list of these quarterbacks on their roster real quick, and then we'll get into the stats of who's played. I'm going to read off these quarterbacks, all right? Just as they're listed on here. It's not like, this guy's better than that. I'm just reading them off the list here. Carson Beck, freshman. Stetson Bennett, a junior. JT Daniels, a sophomore. Austin Kirksey, a freshman. Dwan Mathis, a freshman. Jackson Muschamp, son of Will Muschamp, from Columbia, freshman. Nathan Presley, a freshman. And that's it. Who's not on there? Jamie Newman. He came in from Wake Forest. I said, now I don't remember if I had said this in like the Georgia preview video in the summer. I don't remember when I said this, but I said at some point, somewhere. And if you can find it, let me know. But I said, I think Jamie Newman is definitely going to be the answer for this offense. Then he opts out. And I said, there goes Georgia's chances. There they go. Down the drain. Down the drain. Right? Not a knock on anybody else on the roster. Right? So, here we are. He can't play. He's opted out. It's too late. Sorry. If he could... I don't know. And, Uncle Lou... Chess Hall have said stuff like, I don't know what was said. Kirby did something probably. I don't know. But anyway, two quarterbacks. And again, look at these guys, because we hear so much about this quarterback, that quarterback. If you listen, you guys that watch my channel, of course, again, all the dog fans talk about like, Stetson Bennett, JT Daniels, Dwan Mathis, Carson Beck. We hear the names, but here I'm looking, and again, maybe they don't list them all. I don't know. Again, here's what it comes down to, people. It's at the point you don't even know, do you? You don't have all the answers? Nobody does. I'm trying to help you guys break this down here, dog fans. I'm trying to help you out. Stetson Bennett. Here's some passing numbers so far. Stetson Bennett, 85 of 153 for 1,167 yards so far this season. He's at a 55 completion percentage. Longest is 82. He's got 8 touchdowns. He's got 6 interceptions, 5 sacks. Averaging maybe about 7.6 yards, I guess, passing. Dwan Mathis, let's look at him. 12 for 30, 89 yards, 40% completion percentage. Look, basically, his longest is 25. He's got 1 touchdown. He's got 3 interceptions. He's taken 5 sacks as well. If you don't believe me on these stats, I'm looking at it on ESPN, at least on the computer. I don't know what it says on the phone. I'm sure it's probably all the same. Here's what I'm getting at, people. I'm not going to come on here and rip on a player. You always hate to throw a player under the bus, to say he's not worth anything, to say he's not talented, to say he's garbage, to say this or that. You hate to blame the player. Sometimes you have to, at least in the NFL. When it comes to college, here's the thing. Since Kirby Smart's been there, what has he done as far as quarterbacks? I haven't seen anything great. Best thing he did was recruit Justin Fields. But what did he do? He put him on the bench. Mop-up duty. Probably only saw him once or twice. He didn't... You know how Nick Saban likes to bring in, like this year it would be Bryce Young, right? He's done it a couple times. He likes to bring in all the second strings just so at least they get some playing time and experience. Kirby didn't even try to do that. And again, dog fans, correct me on any of this if I'm wrong. I'm just going off what I have heard, what I have seen. I do agree with Chess Hall when he said, and he said it on one of my live streams, he said, our national championship hopes are in Ohio, in Columbus, at Ohio State. And when he said that, obviously, you guys already know, oh, Justin Fields was your one chance. Yes. But here's the thing. And Justin Fields, it was Trevor Lawrence from Cartersville, Georgia. And it was Justin Fields from, and let me double check here. What's it? Kennesaw, Georgia. That's it. From Kennesaw, Georgia. These are the two. First off, these are the top 2 quarterbacks in next year's draft. Both are 5 stars. Both were the top 2 in the 2018 class. Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields. Justin Fields was a 5-star. Fromm was like a 3 or 4-star recruit. Maybe 4-star, right? Fromm, let's see. Freshman year leads them to the national championship. Great freshman year for him. Only had 1 blowout loss at Jordan-Hare against a rival in Auburn, which is never an easy game. Fine. Whatever he did, regardless of that, take that loss away, had a good year. Won the SEC for Georgia. Jake Fromm makes it to the playoffs. Has that great win against Oklahoma in the semifinal in double overtime. Now, it was Sonny Michel who scored the game-winning touchdown. But Jake Fromm led you to a national title. But what happened the next year? I'm trying to remember. I think they lost to, LSU, right? Okay. In, Baton Rouge. Okay. Makes it to Atlanta. Georgia has high hopes to maybe get back to the playoffs. Maybe try to, you know, win a title, which they did fail to do the year before. They want to make it back and prove something. Okay, shake it off. Do what you should have done before. Lead you to the SEC title game in 2018. Jalen Hurts comes in. We know that whole deal. Failed to make the playoffs. He's a sophomore. Then last year, look, here's the thing, and I don't really know. Again, Georgia fans, give me all the information you can down below. I just know that this comes with Kirby Smart, and this is where we realized where he messed up, and we looked at Kirby and we said, he cannot handle this. What is he doing? He's screwing this up. He picked Jake Fromm, who had experience, and I can understand picking a guy with experience, right? You like what he did last year and everything. But, man, I'm telling you, man, could you imagine where Georgia would be right now if Justin Fields was the quarterback? Now, again, I'm kind of 50-50 on it. I think he, obviously a great talent. We know what he's doing at Ohio State right now, what he did last year. Almost won a Heisman. Was so close to going to the national title game. I mean, he had that bad play, that interception, but I mean, you're gonna throw interceptions, and you're always gonna have that game that pressures you and everything. He just misread the defense. That's gonna happen. Justin Fields is a great athlete, and Georgia threw it away. Told him to jump ship. We're sticking with the experienced guy and Fromm because of what he did a couple years ago. Oh yeah, he's a 3-star, whatever, but look at what he's done. Kirby Smart threw it away for you, Dog fans. I'm telling you. This is not one of those fire Kirby Smart or anything. This isn't one of those videos. I'm trying to help you out with the quarterback situation. I'm trying to just break this down. Kirby Smart, I think, has brought in transfers, has recruited great quarterbacks, but has handled it wrong. You cannot just see Trevor Lawrence is looking great because, first off, he is great, but at the same time, Dabo knows how to run an offense, how to run a full team. He has proven to be that kind of coach that can just work with any player. I don't know what it would look like. I'm trying to wonder. What would it look like for Georgia right now if Justin Fields was the quarterback? Would they have won a title already? Would Kirby Smart still be trying to take over the offense and be screwing up Justin Fields? It's possible. I don't know. That's why I need you Dog fans to comment down below. Give me all the information because I came on here to try to break this down because, again, it's like, see, this is what I hear from you Georgia fans, and I'm not trying to rip on you or anything. It's like, okay, Dwan Mathis, take Stetson out. Kirby, quit messing up the offense, Kirby. Quit doing this. What is going on in Athens right now? Two quarterbacks have passed, at least according to the stats, for Georgia. And they got all this other talent. They got Carson Beck. Now, I'm interested to see if Kirby Smart's there next year, which I think he will be. What will it look like with Brock Vandergriff? This is a 5-star, really talented guy. I don't think, and now he won't be what Justin Fields would probably be for you. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to completely believe that statement there, but you get what I'm saying. Like, Justin Fields is truly a generational talent. Him and Trevor Lawrence right there. Generational talent, hard to replace once they're gone. Even though you got a 5-star here or there, right? But Brock Vandergriff, I'm hearing about this Brock Vandergriff, and I'm like, y'all got to be kidding me. I've seen his highlights. He looks phenomenal. But is Kirby Smart going to take control of the offense when he comes in next year? When Vandergriff comes in next year, if he does sign with Georgia, what's going to happen? And again, and I'll end it on this note because, again, I don't want to make this video too long. But, again, I want to hear from you Georgia fans. Kirby Smart chose Jake Fromm over Justin Fields. And from there, it just went downhill. And even in this year, he started out like, oh, who do I want? Oh, it'll be Mathis. It'll be Daniels. It'll be, Stetson Bennett, right? What did Uncle Lou make in that one video with the UGA quarterback, hokey pokey or whatever? Put this guy in, take this guy out, whatever, and just have him throw the ball around, or I don't know. Georgia fans, comment down below. Help me make sense of this. I tried to come on here and do it. Reading all this information, looking at these players, looking at the stats and everything, I can't figure this out. All I know is that Kirby Smart is a really good head coach, a really young head coach that has a bright future. And he's got defense down for you guys. Y'all have an amazing defense. Elite. Best in the country. Y'all got some really great receivers and everything. But the one thing missing for Georgia is an elite quarterback that can, not necessarily like an elite quarterback, but one that truly goes out on the field and shows it and is consistent. You need a team leader at the quarterback position. And Kirby Smart, I think, just can't figure that out. So anyway, Dog fans, comment down below. Give me your thoughts. Let me know what needs to happen. Who should be playing right now? Does it even matter at this point? I don't know. I tried to come on here and make sense of it. So just, all I'm going to say is that Kirby just needs to let the offense go. Okay? If he wants to try to learn from his coordinators or something, I don't know. But, figure it out. Anyway, I can't figure this quarterback situation out at Georgia. I just can't. Stetson Bennett, at first when he was started, a couple weeks ago, he looked pretty great. But it's gone downhill. And I can't figure it out. So, anyway, Dog fans, comment down below. Help me figure this out. Give me your thoughts and everything. I know you got them. Anyway, that's it for this video. I've been thinking quite a bit about Georgia and their quarterback situation, just how crazy it is. And I figured I'd try to break it down, but obviously I can't figure it out. So, if you guys could help me out, that'd mean a lot. So, anyway, appreciate you guys for tuning in today. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Love you guys so much. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Till then, Ballard Sports Media, checking out. Have a good day. Roll Tide, roll. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.